Hey guys, Dan here. Welcome back to episode 3 of my Chivas career mode here on FIFA22. Hopefully you enjoyed the first couple of episodes. Obviously got a bunch of transfer deals done. At the end of the last episode we got De Villa over the line. I felt like I needed a better cam, a more first team worthy cam anyway. And obviously want to bring my bro De Villa back to Guadalajara, so that he'll probably retire with us. I just think that Alvarez is going to be a backup cam for the time being, so he'll be coming off the bench for sure. But yeah, David is going to start for this game coming up against Santos. Obviously, we've got a bunch of games to get through this episode. Santos Laguna up first, and then I think it's the Caxo after that, and then I think we've got Monterrey as well. Obviously, we're going to go ahead and give De Villa a development plan just so that he can get a little bit more higher rated. Pretty much that's it, guys. I think we're just going to go straight into the Santos game and then hopefully get that 3 points. So yeah, at the moment, as you can see, we're sitting in 9th place. A couple of draws, a couple of wins, not too bad so far. I think it's going to be a bit of a tough season, especially as we're playing on world class. I'm not used to playing for world class, so it could be entertaining for you guys. Hopefully it is anyway. At the moment, a couple of draws and a win, not too bad. Let's just get straight into it with the Santos game and hopefully we get the 3 points. So like I said, guys, this an away game is against Santos Laguna. They're always a tough opposition to face. Obviously they've got Acevedo and a couple of other players like Aguirre as well on their team, and it should be quite a difficult one. As you can see, we're quite close together at the table as well, so it's a pretty important game, especially getting into the run of the whole season now. It's pretty important that we get 3 points here. And that guy is going to be pretty much the danger man for this team. I think he's probably going to be a really hard goalkeeper to face. Obviously he's a top quality goalkeeper, he should be in Europe. Obviously Aguirre in there, Cervantes as well. Decent side, Brian Lozano as well. That's a decent side, this team, so yeah, definitely not taking it lightly. Obviously with the difficulty we're playing on, it's going to be a tough game, but you never know. We can always try and get a point or a couple of points out of it. Let's just go and see what happens. We're starting off pretty strong here, obviously trying to keep possession, try and get an attack going, trying to probe them. It's a decent through ball, but obviously that was never going to find Vega. Hopefully it's going to be a good game, guys. So yeah, pretty decent attack with Santos here. Obviously it's a good tackle, but obviously it's going to be pretty much an end-to-end game, to be honest with you guys. It's pretty end-to-end, counter-attacks, tackle, counter-attacks, tackle, that kind of pattern. But Santos are always a threat going forward, and with a good goalkeeper as well. Pretty decent, evenly matched game, to be honest with you. Pretty end-to-end stuff. Hopefully you guys find it as entertaining as I found it to play. Okay guys, as you can see, it's pretty much end-to-end. They're not getting too much joy going forward. Obviously they're getting in good positions, but they're not getting into positions to take the final shot, same as me. Pretty entertaining game this, I'm not going to lie. It's pretty fun one to watch. It was a fun one to play as well. Let's see if they can get their first shot on target. That's the first shot of the game as well, which is quite surprising. Good attack and play, but like I said, the end product was not quite there. But obviously we're on the break now. Angula's obviously got the pace to get in. Unfortunately there we couldn't get the goal, but it was a good attack and play. Yeah, pretty decent tackles going in for both teams. Both teams trying to probe each other, trying to get into that decent position and take a shot. Like I said, it was an entertaining game. It was very end-to-end. It was just them attacking me, and then I tackle them, and then I attack them, and then they tackle me. Decent shot there. Godinho pulling off a world-class save. I think they got a lot of corners in this game, if I'm not mistaken. This is obviously the first one. Corners are always a bit of an iffy spot for me. Like I said, sometimes I do really well, sometimes I concede. I very rarely score from them, but yeah, they can get some joy from me in corners sometimes. That was a good tackle. Obviously they're on the break now. This could be a bit dangerous. Then, I make the tackle, but they always seem to get the ball back after I make a tackle, which is quite fun. Yeah, they work the ball really well together, so it was a little bit difficult to get them off the ball, to be honest. Okay, let's just go try and get on the break now. Obviously Vega's on his own, so he has to cut back a little bit. But this is where we're dangerous. When we get Antuna with his pace. Oh, that was an unlucky shot. That was a good shot, but it was a bit unlucky. Obviously, Acevedo's always going to save that. Like I said, that was almost a goal. I very rarely get that close, but that was a really good goal from the rebound. Not much that Acevedo can do from that. Pocho again, I think he's at the moment our top scorer. Doing really well. I think that's his 5th goal. Really well worked. Obviously, the header was unlucky to clear off the line, but obviously we knocked the ball straight back in. Takes a good touch, and then what a goal that was, especially from that angle. This angle is going to be good as well. Yeah, Acevedo's not going to be saving that. Let's go 1-0. So that goal was just before half time, guys. So this is half time, second half now. Being 1-0 up, and the second half is pretty good. Obviously we want to get another goal though, because I'm always going to concede, especially playing world class. It's just a matter of time, really. Especially with the good attacking play, Atalanta attack the ball really well. They just struggled in the final last bit of the puzzle, really. Okay. This is an absolute nightmare. I mean, look how close that is. I'm pretty sure that's level. I don't think that's offside. Very, very harsh. Obviously, nothing happened from it anyway, but probably the closest offside I've ever seen. Absolutely crazy. I would have been quite annoyed if that had been given against me. I've not quite seen that before ever, so yeah, that's pretty interesting. That was a really well worked attack. I thought they were going to score from that, to be honest with you. I thought they were pinging the ball around me. I couldn't get near him. I thought that was going to definitely be a goal, but here I am with Araujo trying to get Antuna to make a run. Quite a lot of the times I run with Araujo down the right wing, and Antuna just stands there, whereas I want him to run ahead of me, give me an option. And there we go, guys. This is a decent attack from them, straight through the middle, basically bypasses my whole defence. It was a good shot. Unluckily they saved it, but I'm going to take Guzman off. He's getting a bit tired now. I'll put Poncho on. I was thinking about whether Antuna or Angulo, but I think I was just going to leave it there for now. Probably take Antuna off for Brizuela. I think Brizuela's more than decent enough to come off the bench. But what a goal that would have been, and what a save that was from Godinho. Now we get another corner from Santos. Let's see if they can score from it. A little bit of a kerfuffle between the keeper and the defender there, but Araujo is doing his best. I'm really impressed with Araujo. I really feel comfortable with him on the ball. Makes a lot of good tackles. Talking of tackles, that was a really good slide tackle. Yeah, so pretty much that was it, guys. I thought I had this 1-0 victory in the bag. Obviously I let them go in through the middle, and then yeah, they're always going to score from that position. Pretty annoying to be honest. You know, obviously conceding in the last very second of the game. Should have got the 3 points from that. 2 points dropped in my opinion. Quite annoyed about it, but it's still a draw, not a loss. So you know, it's something to build on. Let's just go straight back into it. Okay guys, so still reeling from that annoying result. Venezuela got an offer from Leon, definitely not letting him go anywhere. He's my backup winger basically. Definitely not selling him to a Liga MX club anyway. Poncho, obviously I think he was complaining again for being subbed, but you know, he was knackered, so yeah, just working out what games to sim. I'm pretty sure I simmed this game against Leon. Pretty sketchy to sim against Leon, but still, you never know. Obviously we get a 2-1 loss, which is annoying, but still, it was the first loss of the season, so it wasn't too bad. Obviously I want to skip through some of the games just to kind of move along a little bit. Montreal basically comes in for Sandoval. I kind of went ahead and accepted that. I've kind of given up on the idea of trying to get him to go to the A-League, because that's going to be impossible now. Jimenez, like I said before, he can go anywhere. I just want him out of the club. 500k as well is not really anything to do with, but yeah, I just want him out of the club. I want to get rid of all the players. Just have Bedino and Ochoa as backup goalkeeper. I will give Ochoa some games time soon, probably not in the first in the Apertura, maybe in the Clausura when it gets a little bit more hectic, maybe get Ochoa some more game time. I'm just going to change out some of the team for this game. I think it's the Monterrey game, just to freshen up the team a little bit, give some other players a chance. It was a bit of a risk because obviously Monterrey are a decent team, and you know, I wanted my first strongest 11, but some of them were quite tired, so I thought I'd change it around a little bit, and then probably sim in the Cats game afterwards as well. So yeah, let's get straight into this Monterrey game, guys. So like I said guys, it's going to be a tough game. Montreal, decent team on paper anyway, on this game anyway. I felt oddly comfortable though for the first few minutes anyway. I don't know why, but it just felt a little bit different to the Santos game. I'm not quite sure why, but yeah, it was a decent first shot, I guess. Obviously didn't trouble us too much, but still. Also, I can't seem to get I can't seem to get to grips with the fact that the kits look quite similar. I mean, at least from this position anyway. I mean, it didn't really bother me too much at the time, but yeah, looking back, it kind of looks a bit weird. Probably should have passed it down to Angulo, I think it was, on the out of the wide. It might have been Venezuela actually, but yeah, that was a really good shot. Unlucky. So yeah, this is pretty much what I like to do, just knock the ball forward as I can, get behind the defenders, give them enough chance, and that was a really good goal. I think that's Poncho again, Poncho Guzman coming up with another goal. I think he's still our top scorer. Like I said, he always keeps running in from midfield, giving us an extra option in the box, and yeah, he was wide open. Absolutely had to pass to him. Kind of got in the way. I think it was Vega that had to basically jump out the way. This is quite funny, that's comical actually. That's a typical FIFA goal, but yeah, 1-0 to Chivas. Let's go. Yeah, but Monterrey were they're pretty much all over us, to be honest with you. I couldn't get the ball off them, and I could have sworn that was offside. Really good save by Coutinho. Again, picking up by Coutinho. And then trying to get it out early, it didn't work, and then obviously another shot. I mean, Monterrey were definitely knocking on the door, and I was getting a little bit weirded out because obviously we went 1-0 up against Santos and still managed to lose in the last minute, so I go to every game now basically thinking that I have to have a good 2-goal cushion just to make sure I win the game. Yeah, it was getting a little bit frantic as well. They were tackling me, I was tackling them. They were pinging it around in my box, which I wasn't enjoying because obviously, you know, you give away a penalty and stuff. But yeah, they were definitely knocking on the door, and it definitely looked like they were gonna score soon. Hey guys, so yeah, it's pretty much almost half time now. I always like to run behind the defence with Antuna, try and see if we can cause him a little bit of chaos. But obviously he holds the ball too long, and I did press the shoot button, but obviously he didn't react to it. And yeah, he does that quite a lot in real life as well, just keeps the ball too long. Quite annoying. Managed to get the ball there, but just can't keep it. And yeah, we go into half time, 1-0 so far. That's good. Yeah, so second half now, guys. Hopefully we can keep hold of this 1-0 lead. I felt quite cocky, I guess, coming out of the second half. Not quite sure why. Managed to get a decent ball in, but obviously the keeper's going to catch that all day long. Yes, let's just try and get the second goal, guys. Yeah, midway through the second half, things started going a little bit awry. Yeah, one of those typical FIFA goals that Funes Mori scoring, which is quite funny. Yeah, I haven't seen him score for a while, but I don't really watch Monterrey games. Yeah, it was just one of those goals that, you know, it's pretty much impossible that you're not going to save that. It was just flicked on, basically, and then, you know, he takes it first time and smashes it in. Yeah, let's just make some substitutions now. Most of my team is pretty knackered now. Obviously, I'm going to get Brizuela on. I think we're going to get Poncho as well on. Oh no, Poncho's already on. Yeah, let's just get straight back into it, guys. This was actually a pretty decent counter-attack. Quite lucky to get the tackle there. But Angulo, I'm always backing him to score from there. Cuts it back in, and then, you know, that should have been a goal. Unluckily, it was chipped back in, but obviously, yeah, what can I say? It should have been a goal. Again, quite close again. I'm not quite sure how we're not 2-1 up, to be honest with you. I don't know what the keeper's moaning about. But yeah, decent from the Monterrey team there. Okay guys, so this is pretty much one of my perfect examples of a decent counter-attack. Really good through ball to Brizuela, who's in acres of space. Obviously chips it ahead, and what a goal that should have been. I'm not quite sure how that was not scored. Vega is being a bit poor with me so far. He hasn't really scored that many goals. And he should have absolutely scored the goal there, in my opinion. So yeah guys, I was, you know, the 86th, 87th minute, or 90th minute actually now, sorry. I was getting quite desperate for a goal. I really wanted the 3 points. Obviously one of my players way offside there. Yeah, just couldn't really seem to get the ball in the back of the net. Having one last try from the corner. Like I said, I struggled to score from corners. Knocks it out quite well. And then yeah, we just couldn't really capitalise on it, to be honest with you. I just cut it inside when I should have just gone straight for goal. But yeah, pretty frustrating goal. Frustrating game, to be honest with you. Another draw, again, not a loss, but still getting way too many draws now, dropping too many points, I think. Anyway guys, obviously the Montreal Sandoval links didn't pan out, they didn't agree. Antuna as well was bidded on from Monterrey, but obviously I'm never going to let him join them. especially after they got a cheeky draw against us. We should have won that game in my opinion. So yeah, let's just go skip ahead straight through to the Necaxa game, where we can obviously hopefully sin this game and get some decent points. But the first thing is obviously Jimenez torch broken down as well, which is disappointing. I'm desperate to get rid of him. Not quite sure why. I'm assuming he's the wages. Let's just have a look at the scout reports. Obviously the scout report's been a bit poor so far. My doing from Mexico is not doing me any favours whatsoever, but you never know, one or two gems might come up throughout the season, so we'll just have to keep an eye on that. Yeah, so let's just go straight into it. Obviously Copenhagen wants to buy Sandoval. At this point I'm quite resigned to getting rid of Sandoval, to be honest with you. An extra 1.5 mil is not going to be too bad at all, so yeah. And also we've got transfer offer from I think it's an Indian League team for Calderon. Definitely not going to let him join them. But yeah, let's just go straight into this sim game. Hopefully get 3 points, because we desperately need a win, to be honest with you. Okay guys, so another 1-1 draw, racking up those draws now. Getting quite annoyed about it, to be honest with you. We need to start getting some wins, because you know we're in the 11th spot. Sandoval's definitely gone to Copenhagen now, which is awesome. Vega having a little moan, that's fine. But yeah, let's just get straight back into it, guys. We're actually coming up towards transfer deadline day. Mines is coming for Vega. I'm not gonna attempt him, but I'm not gonna let him go to Mines. So I'm gonna wait till a decent team comes in for him, and I'm prepared to keep hold of him. Mallorca as well. Sheffield I really thought about, but again I think they're in the Championship now. Like nah, Premier League club comes in for him, sure, but nah, no Championship clubs. I'm quite happy to keep him for a while. Let's just get through to the deadline day and then see if any deals happen, and then we'll end the episode from there, guys. As you guys can see, not really anything is happening in this transfer window, this deadline day, sorry. Obviously we're on email. Herrera's been approached by Torino, that's fine, you know, I wasn't really bothered with anyway. Another Mexican in Europe would be quite cool. But yeah, nothing much has happened for us. We're not getting any offers in really. He says that as Venezuela gets an offer from America, that's quite funny. I'm definitely not letting him go there. So they rejected that, and then that's pretty much it, guys, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty quiet one this year. Campos has been approached by Spurs, that's fine. Cisneros, we got a Juventude, I don't know what team that's from, but I'm cool with him going. I'm not really playing him, so he could definitely go. I'm not really fussed about where he goes either. Briseño wants, Fulham wants to get Briseño again. Did think about it, but I thought nah, I can keep holding him for another season, get him high rated, and then maybe a decent team comes in for him. So I am fully open to selling my players to Europe. It's just I'm not going to sell them willy-nilly. I want to sell them to decent clubs. Angulo got his release clause met by Monterrey. I decided not to go to negotiations because obviously if the transfer thing comes in the last minute, it can't go through, so it obviously didn't happen. So I took the risk there, but yeah, that's why I don't have release clauses, because it just, all the Liga MX clubs just continually deactivate them, and it's quite annoying. Yeah, thanks guys. So yeah, funny enough, Angulo gets his release clause activated, which, you know, I was just moaning about that because I don't like it. Some random team that I don't even know where this team's from. Definitely not letting Angulo or any of my players go for nothing. Even though the release costs decent money, I'm still not happy with that, so I'm just going to renew his contract. Give him crucial, obviously it's what he wants. Obviously give him a 3-year deal, because hopefully, well, I think we end up 2 years, because I don't even want him just for another year. I want him for a couple of years, maybe get it to like a 77, 78 rated, and then sell him to Europe. Yeah, pretty much give him a 40k wage, and he'll accept that. And yeah, so no more release clause triggers, which should be fun. okay guys, we're pretty much going to leave this episode in the Pumas game, but I found this actually quite funny. Ariba Peralta is apparently having issues with his remuneration package. That's quite funny. I'm not quite sure how I even deal with that. Basically, he's talking about renewing his contract, getting a new deal, but he's actually retiring at the end of the season. Here it is, right there, he's retiring. So I can't renew his contract anyway. I can give him a little bit of extra money, but why would I do that if he's retiring anyway? I just thought it was quite funny. I think it's one of those weird FIFA things that happens. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it here for the Pumas game and then get through some of the other games next episode. So yeah guys, actually no, I'm actually gonna sim this game. I forgot about that. So I'm gonna sim this game quickly, get this game out of the way, hopefully get a win, which we do. Thankfully, Huerta and De Villa getting the score, getting the goals for themselves. Yeah, I thought we were gonna play that next episode, but yeah, quite happy with that, to be honest with you. Needed the win for sure. Got way too many draws, like I said. 8th position though, it's not too bad. Yeah, let me know guys if you thought this episode was pretty interesting. I thought the games were pretty interesting, especially the Santos game, but we're definitely going to leave it here. Obviously we're not going to take the Finland job. We're going to leave it here for the Pachuca game. I think that might be a good game to start with next episode. Obviously we'll have the Super Classico as well. So yeah guys, let me know how you think of the series so far. Let me know how you're enjoying it. I hope you are enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying the teams, the transfers. Yeah, so hopefully we'll have a couple of good games against Pachuca and Club America next episode. And yeah, the team's doing really well at the moment, especially the attacking team. Beltran's obviously 70 rated now, which is good. So yeah guys, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next episode. Adios.